The Life is Strange franchise is a video game franchise that focuses on telling incredible stories through the art of gaming and choice-made decisions. Those incredible stories are told on the backs of incredibly relatable characters. This is a video dedicated to those wonderful characters of the Life is Strange franchise.
Gabe's your brother, right? I'm Ethan. Charlotte's my mom.
Hi, Ethan. I'm Alex.
My daddy was a meth head who beat the shit out of my boyfriend. Just because he wasn't white. Yep. Then my big brother told me he would shoot me if I dated that, well, you know. My mom didn't say squat, as usual. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, let's start this list out with Miss Cassidy's Southern Charms. What can I say? Cassidy is such a wonderful character. I like how everyone in the Drifters episode has their own story. It really makes them stick out as individuals. Cassidy is both comforting and incredibly comfortable with herself and who she is. And the way she stood up for Daniel when Finn tried to cook up his crazy little scheme, that really defined her as a special character to me. Because she stood up to the brothers as if they were her own, and that was huge, making her definitely easily one of my top. She also has the uncanny ability of making me want to have a Life is Strange game that takes place in Texas where everybody says y'all.
This, Ryan? This is like a bad dream.
Good old Steph coming in at number 9. Yeah, I chose Ryan, but let's be honest, Steph has a lot more personality. Add the fact that she was also in Before the Storm, she's got a lot more character to be built upon, and she just comes out so wonderfully in Life is Strange 3 as one of the standout side cast members.
Here, let Lila the Love Witch work her magic.
Okay, just don't make me sound like a loser.
I said matchmaker, not miracle worker.
Hey, hold on. Let me check it before you send.
Too late.
All right, we've got Lyla the Love Witch. I definitely think DONTNOD unintentionally created one of the most beloved characters of the franchise. And unfortunately, she was just kind of shoved to the side as a tertiary character because I don't think being in the limelight was ever their intention with her. But she had such a strong and immediate first impression that everybody latched on and everybody loved her, myself included. Lila's great. And then you get to the very end, and if you manage to stay in contact with her and you surrender at the border, boom, Lila is there waiting for you when you get out of prison. Talk about ride or die. I love this woman.
Hey, Kate, I brought your book.
Max, why didn't you do anything when David harassed me yesterday?
I wanted proof David was in your face.
I thought he was different. I'm happy to see that somebody cares.
Kate, I actually do care.
Yeah, most people are probably going to strangle me when they figure out how low Max is on this list, but hey, it's my list. I do like Max Caulfield as a character. She is a very unique take on the kind of nerdy, shy girl. She's really easy to kind of get comfortable around, and she feels really natural when you're playing her. And so those are some solid reasons as to why she is a solid protagonist in the Life is Strange franchise.
None of that makes you a bad mom. No matter what you're feeling, you always give Ethan what he needs. That's what matters.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead.
I wish I were too. This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away?
Oh, sweet Miss Chen, taking us to our halfway point on this list. She is such a wonderful character and such a great character to be at the focal point of her own game. Her personality is just so lovable and sweet. You just can't help but to love Alex Chen. Her backstory is deep and rich and by far more interesting than anything that happens in the main story, which creates a major problem for True Colors in my opinion, but I can't hold that against Alex Chen because she is absolutely delightful.
Max, are you okay? Are you alright? Can you move?
Yep, Dave Manson. In my opinion, he has the most character growth of the entire first game's cast. He's introduced as this kind of douchey security guard that you're definitely not supposed to like, but the more you get to know him, the more you realize that his heart is in the right place. He's a strong disciplinarian, which is a hard pill for people to swallow these days, but in reality, he's not a villain. So he's just kind of a misunderstood hero, and his efforts are misplaced. But ultimately, he does save you from Mr. Jefferson, and he does do some major redeeming things in the end. And I just can't say enough to how much I enjoy Dave Manson's character, and how much I enjoyed seeing his character progress throughout the story.
Careful. I think I'm not alone. You have the power, Captain Spirit. You have the power.
Life is Strange 2 tackles the idea of preserving one's childlike innocence in the face of being attacked by all these very real and very adult issues. And it's a concept that kind of took me off balance at first, but I ended up falling in love with it. And I feel like Chris Erikson and Captain Spirit, as a character and as a story as a whole, really brings that to the forefront of Life is Strange 2. You get a little more of it with Daniel throughout the entire Life is Strange 2 game. The highest point of this concept definitely comes from Chris and his relationship with his father and the story of Captain Spirit.
Ooh, awesome pasta.
That's right, we got the younger of the Diaz brothers coming at you from the number 3 spot on this list. The player spends most of their time in this game trying to protect Daniel from the cruelties of this world, while Daniel himself deals with the idea of having a superpower and using that power to propel himself into the real world problems that we are trying to protect him from. It's an amazing dynamic. He's an incredibly realistic character. As a kid brother myself, I can say that he was incredibly well written. A lot of people hate him and want to reach out and strangle him because he's an annoying piss-ass little brother, but at the same time, that kind of comes with the territory. And I can't say that enough, that he was written very realistically and that he feels like that annoying little brother that you can't help but want to protect, but at the same time, sometimes you just want to reach out and strangle the little stinker.
Maxwell Silver Hammer! Perfect timing! I need help with this chemical experiment.
Asking me for help means you're screwed.
Have to add either a bit of potassium or sodium. It's up to you to decide, Dr. Max.
That's right, Warren Graham is number 2, fight me.
You like to hurt people, huh? Like Max? Like Kate? Like me? Huh? Feel this, motherfucker! Get off me! Please! Please stop!
DONTNOD succeeded in creating such a lovable nerd with this character, and he is literally the only character out of the entire Life is Strange cast that I really care about. In fact, I found myself going out of my way just to spend more time with this character. That says a lot. Unfortunately, he's mostly a sidebar tertiary character who you can only spend so much time with and don't get a lot of choices with, but in the end, you know I got that kiss.
Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
That's right, Sean Diaz is number one because of course he is. Sean Diaz took the brunt of the physical and emotional trauma from the Life is Strange 2 franchise. He took the brunt of all that just for the sake of protecting his younger brother. And ooh, does it hit so hard when you get to the end just to see how much of an impact that had on his character. Each ending emphasizes a different impact it had on Sean, and it's weird the dynamic you create as a player, playing and controlling as Sean, for the sole aspect of protecting the younger brother, you tend to forget your own needs and you tend to forget who Sean is. But then in the end, when you finally have a chance to reflect on it all, man, does it hurt, and it brings Sean's character to life. That has been my list. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you agree. Let me know your top 10 people in the comments. Let's get it. And I'll see you next time.